Meet the axolotl, a fascinating creature that looks like it's straight out of a fantasy world. Known as the Mexican walking fish, it's not a fish at all, but a type of salamander. Axolotls are unique because they retain their larval features throughout their lives, including external gills that make them look like they're always smiling. What makes them even more remarkable? Their ability to regenerate entire limbs and even parts of their heart and brain, truly nature's little miracle. Say hello to the quokka, often called the happiest animal on Earth. Found in Australia's Rarest Island, these small marsupials are famous for their friendly nature and photogenic smiles. Weighing about the same as a house cat, quokkas are herbivores that feast on leaves, grass, and stems. Sadly, these cheerful creatures face threats from habitat loss and predators, making them vulnerable in the wild. But their charming personality has captured hearts worldwide, reminding us to find joy even in the smallest things. Let's meet the fossa, Madagascar's most formidable predator. With a body resembling a cat and the agility of a monkey, the fossa is perfectly adapted to its rainforest home. This carnivore mainly preys on lemurs and can leap through trees with incredible precision. Despite being at the top of Madagascar's food chain, fossas are endangered due to habitat loss and hunting. They're solitary and elusive, which only adds to their mystique. The fossa is a true symbol of Madagascar's unique and fragile biodiversity. Ever heard of the blobfish? Known as the world's ugliest animal, this deep-sea dweller is far more fascinating than it looks. Found at depths of up to 4,000 feet off the coasts of Australia and New Zealand, its gelatinous body is perfectly adapted to withstand immense underwater pressure. On the ocean floor, it looks like a regular fish, but when brought to the surface, the lack of pressure gives it its iconic, squishy appearance. The blobfish doesn't actively hunt. It simply floats and consumes anything edible that drifts by, a peculiar creature that reminds us of the mysteries lurking in the deep. Meet the pangolin, the only mammal in the world covered in scales. Found in Asia and Africa, pangolins are shy, nocturnal creatures that feed on ants and termites using their long, sticky tongues. When threatened, they curl up into a tight ball, using their tough scales as armor. Sadly, pangolins are the most trafficked mammals on the planet, prized for their scales and meat. Conservation efforts are underway, but these fascinating creatures need global attention to survive. A true example of nature's ingenuity and fragility. Let's talk about the kakapo, a parrot unlike any other. Native to New Zealand, the kakapo is flightless, nocturnal, and one of the heaviest parrots in the world. Known as the owl parrot, it uses its strong legs to climb trees and forage for fruits and seeds. Once abundant, there are now fewer than 250 kakapos left due to habitat destruction and introduced predators. But thanks to dedicated conservation efforts, their numbers are slowly increasing. A symbol of resilience, the kakapo is a testament to the importance of protecting our unique wildlife. It may look like a zebra, but the okapi is actually the closest relative of the giraffe. Found only in the rainforests of the Congo, it's so elusive that people call it the ghost of the forest. Have you ever heard of the okapi before? Let us know in the comments. Its zebra-striped legs help with camouflage, and its 35-centimeter, 14-inch tongue can even clean its own ears. But sadly, okapis are endangered. We must raise awareness to protect this unique creature. Meet the adorable Dumbo octopus. Deep beneath the ocean, at 13,000 feet, lives one of the cutest sea creatures, the Dumbo octopus. Did you know about the Dumbo octopus? Let us know in the comments. Named after Disney's famous elephant, it flaps its ear-like fins to glide gracefully through the water. Unlike other octopuses, it doesn't squirt ink. Instead, it relies on camouflage and stealth to stay safe. But despite living in the deep, human activities like deep-sea mining threaten its fragile home. This rare and enchanting creature is a reminder of the mysteries hidden in our oceans.
Straight out of the Ice Age, the saiga antelope is rocking a big, bouncy nose that works as a dust filter and air conditioner. Once millions roamed Central Asia, but today they're critically endangered due to poaching and disease. Their survival depends on conservation efforts. Let's keep this ancient species thriving. What do you think? Does the saiga have the coolest nose ever? Did you know there's a real unicorn swimming in the Arctic? Say hello to the narwhal, the ocean's most magical creature. That long, spiraled tusk, it's actually a tooth, and it can grow up to 10 feet. Some say they use it to sense their surroundings, while others think it's for epic tusk battles during mating season. These elusive deep-sea legends are thriving in icy waters, but face threats from climate change and human activity. Let's protect the unicorns of the ocean. Who else thinks narwhals are straight out of a fairy tale? Ever seen an antelope on tiptoes? Who else thinks the gerenuk is straight straight out of a cartoon. With its super long neck, this East African beauty stands on its hind legs to reach the tastiest leaves on tall bushes. Its name means giraffe-necked in Somali, and it's built for the dry desert life, barely needing to drink water. But despite its grace and survival skills, habitat loss is putting the Gerenuk at risk. A true master of adaptation, this stretchy-necked wonder reminds us how incredible nature really is. Ever seen a frog with invisible skin? Say hello to the glass frog, a tiny amphibian from Central and South America with see-through skin. You can literally see its heart beating. These little guys live in trees near rivers, laying eggs on leaves. And guess what? The males are the real MVPs, guarding the eggs until they hatch. But their rainforest home is in danger due to habitat destruction. A tiny, transparent treasure, the glass frog reminds us why conservation matters. Who else thinks this is one of nature's coolest tricks? Say hello to the red panda, a fluffy tree dweller from the Himalayas and China. With its reddish fur and bushy tail, it looks like a mix between a raccoon and a teddy bear. This shy little herbivore loves munching on bamboo, but it won't say no to fruit and insects for a snack. Unfortunately, deforestation and poaching have pushed the red panda onto the endangered list. Saving this adorable acrobat means protecting its forest home. Who else finds the red panda absolutely irresistible? This weird and wonderful lemur is like nature's own detective. With its long, bony finger, the eye taps on tree bark to find hidden insects, like a real-life X-ray scanner. Once it locates a snack, it scoops it out with precision, a skill no other primate has. But, with its strange looks, some people in Madagascar see the eye as bad luck. Unfortunately, this superstition, along with habitat destruction, puts these unique creatures at risk. Protecting the eye means protecting one of nature's most unusual problem solvers. This fearsome bird looks like it flew straight out of the Jurassic era. Found in the wetlands of East Africa, the shoebill is famous for its massive shoe-shaped bill and stealthy hunting skills. It can stand perfectly still for ages, like a statue, before striking with lightning speed. Despite its dinosaur-like appearance, the shoebill is a highly skilled hunter, feasting on fish, frogs, and even baby crocodiles. But habitat destruction is putting this ancient wonder at risk. Imagine a fish that walks instead of swims. Meet the red-lipped batfish, one of the strangest creatures in the ocean. With its bright red lips, it looks like it's ready for a night out. But why does it have them? Scientists believe the red lips help attract mates. Have you ever seen a fish this bizarre? Let me know in the comments. Instead of swimming gracefully, this fish waddles on the ocean floor, using its fins like legs. Found near the Galapagos Islands, it's not a great swimmer, but a fantastic walker. Meet the Enypniasts, also known as the headless chicken sea monster. This bizarre deep-sea cucumber floats through the ocean like a ghost, with its transparent body revealing its inner organs. Found in the darkest depths of the ocean, it glows with bioluminescence to scare off predators. But here's the craziest part. This creature can actually swim using its tiny fins, unlike most sea cucumbers that just crawl on the ocean floor. Nature is full of surprises, and the Enypniasts is definitely one of them. Meet the Japanese spider crab, the largest arthropod on Earth. With a leg span of up to 12 feet, 3.7 meters, this giant looks like something out of a monster movie. But don't worry, it's not aggressive. In fact, these crabs are known for their gentle nature and can live for over 100 years. Found deep in the Pacific Ocean near Japan, they use their long legs to camouflage by attaching sponges and shells to their bodies. Who knew a real-life sea giant could be this fascinating?